From Public Radio International, this is Echoes of the Past. I'm your host, Matthew Shaw. Today I'm joined by an extraordinary guest, a man who claims to have sailed under the black flag during the golden age of piracy. Captain, thank you for joining us.
Pleasure's mine, lad. Been a long voyage since I've had an audience that wasn't trying to hang me.
Let's start with something simple. What drew you to a life at sea?
Yes, the sea. She called to me. The wind, the freedom, the endless horizons. And the rum. Mostly the rum. Ye can't drink land, lad, but ye can drink the sea.
Right. Well, tell me about your life aboard the ship. What was a typical day like?
Wake at dawn, swab the decks, polish the cannons, shout at Jenkins for spilling the biscuits, then drink rum. Breakfast rum. Noon rum. Victory rum. Storm rum. Rum for losing the map. Rum keep the crew loyal, and me liver rebellious.
I see. And what about navigation? How did you find your way across the open ocean?
Easy. The stars guide the sober, but rum guides the brave. We poured it on the compass once, and by the gods it pointed straight to Tortuga. Coincidence? Nigh divine providence of the rum variety.
Right. Well, finally, many pirates have met grim ends. Did you ever fear death?
Fear? The only thing I ever feared was an empty barrel. I stared death in the eye and offered him a drink. The fool couldn't handle it. He took one swig of me Captain Reserve and hasn't been a sober since.
You're sweating rum. You're bleeding rum.
Because I am rum, lad. I breathe it. I bleed it. I'd trade me very soul for another drop. Speaking of which, you got any?
No, absolutely not. Wait, don't lick the microphone.
Where's the rum, Matthew?
We're going to take a break.
Where's the rum?
That interview didn't end great.
Dude, I'm pretty sure the captain tried to swashbuckle the Keurig machine. Speaking of, we should probably clean that after this episode.
I'm leaving you in charge of that. But welcome to Lore on Tap, where lore meets you before the hangover takes over.
And we're diving into the high seas, the tall tales, and the one burning question that haunted pirates for centuries.
Which is?
Why is the rum gone? And our Keurig machine.
Tired of bland breakfast? At Crack and Cream, we've tamed the beast of the deep and filled it with our jelly. Introducing the new Tentacle Twist, glazed fresh every morning from the same oil we fry British sailors in.
They're chewy, they're cursed, and each bite screams in 9 languages.
Buy a dozen and get a free Release the Glaze mug. Don't stare at it too long into the sprinkles. They stare back.
Crack and Cream donuts, because nothing fills the hole in your soul like a hole in a fried donut. What the fuck did you say about our jelly?
I have a feeling it's not the last time that we're going to see that pirate who was on that interview. What's his name again?
Dude, yeah, 3-leg Larry. It's
Do you want to explain the 3 legs?
I mean, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, but let's just say both his legs are there, and there's still a peg leg somewhere else. I think as hard as wood.
I'm not sure how to handle this information. I would assume it's just like a tripod just to help him stand, like sit down, right?
I didn't want to ask, man. Considering that man runs off of rum, it's surprising that anything has been standing at attention that long.
Jesus Christ. And there goes all of our sponsors.
You can walk the plank, technically.
If you would like to be our sponsor for this week, then you can
dive in head first off of 3-leg Larry's plank.
Jesus
or
Christ.
Just visit our links.
Yeah, you can visit our links. So there's a few places you can follow us. Everything will be in the link tree, so head to Linktree and you can find all of our things. So we got Instagram where we share our recipes and photos. We got TikTok where we're trying to get that going to show people some silly videos, how we make drinks, and potentially when we drink Malort. That'd be fun.
That will be.
Or not. We have Discord, which is the community for Lore Distillery, Lore on Tap, where you can get with people who are wanting to make drinks as well, get some ideas, talk about the episodes.
And then Coffee with a K.
Oh, Coffee with a K. And that is where you can donate to us because our sponsors have left the episode because they
Three-Leg Larry was running around with that thing.
Yeah, they no longer trust us because of
That interesting
peg-legged
intro.
pirate.
Yeah. He will not be in any of the videos, though, because that would leave us in some community guidelines being broken.
Financial issues.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah. So I think that's all settled. So donate to us. We're really going to need it. And, this week's episode is about pirates, and pirates notoriously just accepted donations from people, right? That's the whole in history. They just would walk up to people, sail up to people and say, "Hey, would you mind sharing with me?" And people would just give it to them, right?
Yeah, it was something like that. I mean, if we were to put it in a modern day time, I think it would be more like, hey, if you're listening to this right now, I can pull your IP address off of your computer, find out where you live, find your debit card, and track the last 4 digits on the pin in the back, find your social security number, and ruin your life. So you might as well just buy me a beer.
And that, folks, is modern day piracy.
And diving into, speaking of beer and drinks.
Yeah, I think we have got to get started. So my drink looks good. However, I think it's kind of starting to separate a little bit.
Yeah, it still looks good.
No, yeah, I think it's going to be good. Should we? Well, okay, first of all, let's do the names, and then we'll go from there. What drink are you drinking?
So I'm drinking a Deadhead IPA, which fits into the theme because IPAs and Indian Pale Ales were one of the few beers that pirates could travel with because it would last a long time and they could store it in the barrels without it going bad.
Interesting. I think this is the 4th time that you've told me this fact today.
This is the 4th time I've told you this. I'm finding out something each time I've actually read about it too. Like the X on some of the beer logos comes from old pirate. X marks the spot. Kind of same ordeal.
Like Dos Equis? Mm-hmm. Or
I think it was Dos Equis in there,
I'm
but
pretty sure Dos Equis doesn't actually have...
I was going to say, I think Dos Equis might have just been a 10, but I don't know. Now I got to go look deep research after the episode. I'm going to post it on the Instagram.
I think we're canceled.
Follow.
Follow us. But yeah.
Now, what are you drinking?
I have got the Mango Marauder. That's all the details. And weirdly enough, I'll give you a little clue in on our sponsor. It is a rum called Deadhead.
Just like the beer. I was
Just
going to
like
say,
the beer.
when you said it's just called the Mango Marauder, I was like, I think you're leaving out the most important part, that you're drinking rum from a shrunken head.
Exactly. And we really have an immaculate vibe going on right now. And on our table, which is held together by 2 wooden planks.
That's ironic, actually.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
There is a shrunken head that's full of rum. And on the other table with our drinks is a pirate that has the Pirates of the Caribbean water smell.
Mm-hmm. Which is my favorite piece to this right now.
It's great.
It is immaculate.
Immaculate. Yeah, no. These pirate vibes are great. But
Yeah.
should we try our drinks?
We should. I just wanted to acknowledge one thing, by the way. The wood was donated by 3-Legged Larry.
No, we've had this since before 3-Legged Larry. So if we have new wood, then...
Yeah, it took you a second to
drink.
get the 3-Legged Larry. Yeah, I love IPAs. I don't. Do you like IPAs?
Not at all.
Oh, then we're gonna switch. This is a great beer. I don't think you're gonna like it, but yours is all fancy. I like the look of this. Oh, damn, that's really good.
That might have been the most pronounced sip that I've ever heard before.
Oh, you get the nice little.
That was great.
ASMR on a podcast.
You know, there's at least like 30 floaties in there now.
let me try one more. We'll get I'm getting real good at that.
It was a little bit echoey because of the cup, because there's a little bit less in it. It was great. But so your drink, you like it?
Yeah.
It's not bad. I actually I wouldn't prefer to drink it because I always think that IPAs are bitter, but that's kind of that's the point of them, right?
Yeah. I really can't remember the fermenting process, but I know it sits for a long time. But Yeah, I don't think I can really go into a flavor profile. I mean, an IPA is an IPA.
Well, it's good that it's good, and it's called Deadhead, so it goes along with the theme of our episode. So my drink is, like I said, it's got the Deadhead rum. We got mango coconut juice. What else do we have? Lime. Yep. Simple syrup.
Malibu rum.
Malibu rum.
Deadhead rum.
Deadhead rum.
Oh, protein Greek yogurt for the bros out there.
Yeah. Protein Greek yogurt, which to be... So I had my wife try it beforehand because I kind of messed up when I made it the first time. I put a little bit too much of the mango coconut, and she was like, I was like, what do you think about it? And she's like, I can taste the protein in it. So if you're recreating this drink, I probably wouldn't recommend using the protein yogurt unless, again, you're gym bro, in which case maybe you do want to use it.
Dude, 20 grams of protein per glass?
It was only 2 tablespoons, so that's a little generous in terms of the protein. I mean, maybe like 2 grams of protein, which, honestly, for an alcoholic drink, that's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. If we're just taking it to the next level, might as well just go whey protein, scoop of whey protein in there.
Do you think that there's a potential like opportunity for alcoholic protein drinks?
This is kind of getting off topic of the episode, but I will say now that you brought that up, in my background of being a gym bro, we definitely need to find an episode where there's a muscular character and we are doing a protein alcohol drink.
Okay. I'm just trying to think here.
Johnny Bravo.
That would be pretty cool. But all right, so that's a plan for a future episode.
There we go.
So is the answer no on an alcoholic protein drink in general?
Not that I know of.
Do gym bros like do they ever go after like okay, hear me out here. So people get done with races and like marathons or whatever, and like a lot of times they go out for a beer afterwards, and like what I've heard is that beers are actually good for you.
I don't know about that. I think you've just burnt, like, this is just my opinion. I'm obviously not, I'm more like strength training style, but like races, you burn so many calories. I just think you can afford to drink beer and not worry about it. But I know like bodybuilders, if they do go out and drink, it's mostly like White Claw / Happy Dad. But like really it's just taking straight shots of things because the calorie to alcohol ratio is higher. So less
I got
drink.
you.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is shut up because you bought a hazelnut chocolate when we got our alcohol and I got a protein bar.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, the drink is super good though. It is it's very tropical. It's very rum, and there's a good reason why you're drinking a beer and I'm drinking rum, right? Getting into the episode?
Yeah. It's because the rum was gone when I went to go make a drink.
Oh, what happened to the rum?
I don't know, Zach. You tell me. Looking down at your glass. Wait, do you hear that? I think I hear Three-Legged Larry coming back for his...
Is that my rum? Give me rum.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We'll be back. This episode is powered by Deadhead Rum. From the daring distillers at Cursed Compass Co., aged in barrels salvaged from a ship that absolutely wasn't haunted, this dark rum sails smoother than a ghost ship on a moonless night.
Haunted barrels? The last time I drank something cursed, I woke up engaged to a mermaid missing my left boot.
You have a lot of story to tell, don't you, Hunter?
Yeah, just a little bit.
With Deadhead Rum, the only thing missing will be your inhibitions. Rich molasses, hints of sea salt, and a finish so smoky it should come from a warning from the British Navy.
Tastes like adventure and also mild identity theft.
Deadhead Rum, the only rum that will make you say, but why is the rum gone, before you've even finished the bottle.
Deadhead Rum. It
belongs in a glass, not in Davy Jones' locker. By the way, this item is actually real. The sponsorship is not, but the product is cool. And I know if you want to give us a call, but this is actually a real bottle of rum in like basically a shrunken head, and it looks awesome, and it looks like decor for like a pirate room. So,
and I guess you're only going to get the description on the podcast unless you want to go to our Instagram and give us a follow to check out the real picture.
Yes, go look at the picture of this crazy bottle, and then if you want it, we got it at Total Wine. It was $34, which really isn't bad for what it is. I have a feeling this episode is going to be pretty chaotic with Three-Legged Larry
just running
not
around.
captured.
Dude, I feel like I forget what that movie was, but he's in the walls. I
He's
can,
in
I
the
can hear him.
walls.
I can hear his third leg clocking on every 2x4 in the wall.
I'm pretty sure my weird cat is friends with him now. Danny's just following him around.
That sounds about right. It's got a scratching post.
Yeah. Well, never mind. So, Pirates of the Caribbean. Tell
Yeah.
me about your connection to POTC.
I've seen all the movies. I like some of the movies more than others is an understatement. I definitely have a tie, which I'll get into here in a bit. But no, I've watched all of them. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean ride as a kid, especially all the little Easter eggs that you see in the movie from the ride. Yeah. What about you?
Pirates of the Caribbean is like one of the greatest cinematic experiences
Oh, you got way more in depth with this than I did.
of my life. So this is a really weird story. So when the first, I don't know if it was the first or the second one. So I think it was the second movie. So I'm from a place called Lakeside, Arizona. So super small town up in northern Arizona.
Dude, I've lived in Arizona all my life. I've never heard of Lakeside.
Sholo?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It's small. It's like 50,000 people, in the summer and in the winter, and then in the winter it's like, or in the summer winter it's 50,000, summer it's like 200,000 because all the snowbirds. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is a couple of theaters there, but they're relatively small. It's like 8, smaller theaters. They're just opening up this theater though, and so whichever Pirates of the Caribbean it is, whether it's the first or second, is coming out, and they're still building this like complex where they have all of the other restaurants and stuff for the theater. And because they're building it, they have a lot of room, and so they literally build a giant Pirates of the Caribbean like festival here, including like a full-sized like pirate ship.
What?
Yeah. It wasn't like actually a pirate ship, obviously, but it looked like one. Like they had sails and stuff, and then you could like as a kid you could go through it and walk through it.
This is in Sholo?
Yeah, this is in Sholo. It was I look back on it and I think it's like the wildest thing ever because I've never heard of anything else like it in a small town. But again, the theater was just opening and it was just this massive event. And like to be fair, I was younger. I think I was maybe like 12, 13, and so like I don't necessarily know if I'm like perfectly remembering it, but I just remember as a kid it was like the greatest thing ever. And then I did some competition and I won a couple of tickets to go watch the movie. I was sitting up front, like my head like looking straight up, but it was just like crazy to me as like a young kid, like just seeing all this stuff. And I remember it was raining and so it was muddy everywhere. It was great. But the movies are great. Like I don't know, I think I was, 10, 12, 14, however many years old when the movies were coming out. And so like they were very impactful to me just because of how great, especially the first 3 are. And I like the other 3, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many there are, but those first 3, like my God, were they amazing. And like the special effects in Pirates of the Caribbean are absolutely incredible. Like I look back at Davy Jones as still one of the greatest like CGI of the time. Like it's better than most movies nowadays.
Well, damn, that got way deeper than mine. I guess if I'm looking back at it, like, so the first Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, was like a comforting movie because my grandparents in California had this tiny TV upstairs and like a library of DVDs. So we would pick DVDs to watch, and the only 2 I'd pick every single time was Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and Jingle All the Way. Don't know why. It was just my 2 comforting movies while I was up there.
Those are some really random choices.
Dude, Jingle All the Way is the random one. But like for anybody who's listening to this who's probably under the age of 21, like there was no Netflix or Hulu.
First of all, why are you listening to this podcast if you're under the age of 21?
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, like it was just what was in that DVD closet, and most of the movies I didn't know. Yeah, and then I do remember Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean, and if you haven't, like, what are you doing?
The hell's wrong with you?
But post-credit scene, Pirates of the Caribbean was one of the first, like, movies that I stayed for the post-credit scene. 'Cause, dude, I was like 12 at the time.
There were
or something like that.
post-credit scene for Pirates? I don't think there were.
Yeah, the second movie, at the post-credit scene, it shows, what's her name?
Keira Knightley?
The Calypso.
Oh,
The goddess.
okay.
It shows her hut.
Oh,
And then Barbosa walks out of the
comes
room and says, like, some punchline. And,
He wasn't expecting me.
yeah, something like that. And then he grabs the apple, the same one that poisoned, and you're just like,
That-
yeah!
That was sick. I do remember that.
Yeah. And I'm like a kid, and that was, like, the coolest thing ever. Like, he's back.
I just have a very hard time because those movies, like, if you look at them, they had very poor, they weren't that bad, but like Rotten Tomatoes ratings, like in terms of like critical reception, like it wasn't that good. But like, I can't, like, I struggle to find any flaws with the first three movies.
Yeah. No, it's hard to find flaws. I think I have, like, a slight with the third, but overall, no, it's very hard to find. Which, I mean, if you want my, like, dive into, like, my brief rundown on all the movies, I can definitely do that.
Yeah, let's get into
Oh,
Hunter's.
God damn it! It's three-legged.
It's three-legged Larry, and give me your rum. Where are you hiding it, you filthy landlubbers?
We'll be right back. Running out of room for cursed treasures, broken hearts, or ex-crew remains? At Davy Jones Locker Storage, we keep your valuables and your secrets 40 fathoms below the competitive rates.
I stored me guilt there 3 years ago. Still haven't seen it float back up.
Climate controlled, pressure controlled, and soul controlled. Sign up today and get your first month free, or until the tide takes you.
Davy Jones LLC, not responsible for eternal torment, water damage, or haunting by previous tenants. As a personal note, it's a great place to store your third leg. You never know when you're gonna have to harpoon or one.
So we finally reclaimed our mics here from filthy three-legged Pete. Is that what his name is?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think we got interrupted in the middle of Hunter's hasty highlights. So you ready for the timer?
Let's do it. All right. So we have this main character named Captain Jack Sparrow, who is a drunken pirate looking for two things, booty and rum, who ends up on a different island than Tortuga is what he was aiming for, where he runs into Will Turner and Elizabeth. These two are falling in love even though they shouldn't be in love, and they are cheating and running around. Now Elizabeth gets taken away, and Jack has to go with this stupid love child who does not want anything to do with the pirate, but he has to do it anyway. They find the girl in the end. They kill his best friend, who used to be his best friend, and kicked him off the pirate ship. Now, in episode 2, we have to come back together because, really, who knows why? There's some curse that's chasing around Jack. We kind of set it up at the beginning. We don't really know. He's getting chased by a giant tentacle squid. Giant tentacle squid gets Jack in the end. Dead pirate from the first movie comes back and now becomes a good guy instead of a bad guy, and picks up the two other people that he thought was bad guys and now are good guys. They all go on a three boat pirate adventure to the afterlife to go chase back Jack, who instead has to give them the pirate ship and get them back to life. And now they race back to humanity.
25 seconds.
Where they're going to have to battle both a squid man, crab lord guy, who is working also with normal humans, the East Indian Trading Company, who is also evil. Maybe he likes them because they're evil. And what I like to believe happens for the last two movies at the end is that Jack Sparrow got hit in the head with a coconut, and he dreamed the last two movies up while he was in a drunken stupor.
And there's there's our timer.
I made it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm following along with the plot of the movies with those highlights, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
So, I
First movie curse, second movie get chased by squid, third movie come back from the dead and kill Squid Man.
There you go. But I don't even know if you mentioned. Did you mention in the first movie that all the pirates turn into skeletons? I feel like that's kind of relevant.
No, I think I said curse, but that was about it.
All right. Well,
They
I'm gonna give this Hunter's hasty highlights a Let's do a 5.5 out of 10.
Not my best work, but we'll work on it the next
Yeah,
time.
unfortunately, you set your goals too high on.
On Futurama?
No, I think it was Harry Potter. Harry Potter was legendary.
Okay, I'll come back swinging on the next one.
Come
Prep a
back
little bit
swinging, unlike Third Leg Larry.
See, I was running across Davy Jones was Crab Squid Man, and I totally forgot about. See, I'm just going based off of what the skinny pirate who's twitchy and shorter, stubbier pirate who is kind of a perv. Looks a little weird. Freaks me out.
I'm trying to think.
Dude, it's like the Dumb and Dumber of
Are
the
you?
movie.
Oh yeah. So you're talking about okay.
Yeah, there's that scene where they're like, if we tie ourselves upside down, we'll be right side up. And then...
I like how you can quote direct lines from the movie, but you can't remember their names.
No, I just remember they tie themselves upside down and they look like idiots while the boat's rocking back and forth, and you're like, this is slapstick humor at its finest.
But then the issue is that the boat turns around and they're still upside down.
Yeah, technically.
Well, technically they
Underwater,
are
they're right side
You're
up.
right. Underwater they are right side up, but like I feel at that point it doesn't really matter because you're
underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, they got water up their nose.
Yeah. Okay. We got the highlights out of the way. We've been interrupted 2 to 3 times by a 3-legged pirate.
Yeah. He's still running around here. I had to chase him off with a broom.
Yep. We took his plank. It's now on our table, supporting our mics.
Yeah. I think it'd support a whole lot of mics.
Jesus. And we probably should talk about the reason why we're here.
Yeah. I mean, I think the ultimate question why we're here is, dude, why was the rum always gone?
Why was the rum gone?
I'll tell you why the rum's gone. Give it to me.
Okay. Hey, just wait a second, Pegleg Pete. Let us start
What the
with.
hell did you just call me?
Yeah. Get out of here for a second. Come back in like 5 minutes, and we'll let you interrupt us. Okay, he's gone. All right, so we're gonna talk about why the rum is gone. Is there an explanation in Pirates of the Caribbean why the rum is gone in the movies?
Not that I could like necessarily find for an exact reason why the rum is gone. I mean, we can play detective on this, and we can dive into speculation on why the rum's gone, which is kind of a funny word when you think about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial in this situation. Speculation. But I rest my case.
This is a wild episode. We're getting real off topic.
Well, Johnny Depp plays
No,
Jack Sparrow.
I get that. I get that. All right, so I guess let's look at this from a historical perspective. Why was rum drunk so often on a pirate ship?
That's a great question that I am still trying to figure out. I remember we did some research earlier on in the podcast, and I'm trying to remember back to it. Enlighten me while I'm trying to refresh.
So the long and the short of it is that fresh water spoils very quickly at sea.
You said that so directly and so perfectly while I'm sitting over here just struggling trying to remember why.
Yeah, it's because you're
drinking rum and I'm drinking beer.
Exactly. You should drink rum with me.
Okay, but that doesn't answer the question on why it was gone. We know why it was there.
Well, I think it starts to answer the question. So,
Okay.
why is rum there in the first place? Because they
It's
can't.
the only thing they can drink.
They can't. Well, they can't. They can only have fresh water for so long. It goes bad.
Yeah.
It was like the other day. Never mind. I'm not going to get into it.
Kind of want to get
Everyone
into
just
this
has
now.
to wonder. Yeah. But so they have all this alcohol, and I'm not sure if this is relevant. Somebody can call me out on my bullshit if I'm wrong, but I believe in the before times, basically in much times before this, alcohol typically was a lot less alcohol-y.
Yeah, I do. Okay, now I kind of remember going over it. So it was diluted with water to keep the water fresher for longer. So it's still alcohol, but just more chill
They're
alcohol.
not just getting absolutely turnt on it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they drink quite a bit of it, so like I don't think that you're necessarily going to run into the issue of like, oh yeah, like they were never drunk. But
It basically just kept them hydrated.
Yeah, although I guess there is some research to say that they're sailing at sea, and so they just drank as much as they wanted because they're pirates and they lacked self-control. So they kind of just, keep drinking for days and days and days because they gotta stay hydrated, right? So
Yeah.
what are they gonna drink?
They're going to drink the rum.
So I think that this, again, it kind of goes into the fact that why is the rum gone? It's because they got to drink it to survive.
That's fair. That's fair. I think that's a historical point. But now if we're going based off of Pirates of the Caribbean, I think the real question is here, who stole the rum?
Oh, who stole the rum?
Who stole the rum? Because if that's the first thing on Captain Jack's mind, then, and he can't find it, it went somewhere.
And I think we have a special recording of a pirate therapy session. We're now in Hunt for October, where we find out a little bit about this.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get to that, let's go to commercial.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Hey, I'm back to get your fucking rum. Tired of landlubbers who can't handle your sea legs? On Tortuga Tinder, find matches who love danger, open bars, and unresolved trauma.
I matched with a ghost pirate. He said he'd text me back after the next full moon.
Set your preferences, undead, half fish, or fully toxic. Send flirty messages like, "Ahoy, gorgeous," or "What that plank do?" Tortuga Tinder, where love is a voyage and chlamydia is basically currency. Worth it.
I'm glad all of the pirates joined me today. So we're here to ask a question that's been troubling you guys, which is, why is the rum gone? And again, I really appreciate everyone joining me.
We really appreciate being here.
Okay, you weren't invited, Three-Legged Larry, so I'm just going to focus on the people that are in the Caribbean.
Aye.
All right, so let's start out with Captain Jack. Did you drink the rum?
I didn't drink the rum. I've been looking for the rum for 5 movies now, and I still haven't been able to figure out who's drinking the bloody rum.
Have you drank any rum?
When I can get my hands on it, but every time I get close, it evades me.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Mr. Will Turner, Mr. Turner,
Yes.
did you drink the rum?
No, I did not drink the rum.
But did you get rid of the rum because you were mad at Captain Jack?
No, all I'm doing is trying to get my lovely wife, who I think might be sleeping with Jack Sparrow, back on my side.
Well, to be fair, you did leave her to go captain the ship.
It's called being a man. What do you want?
I don't want anything.
I'm trying to mend this relationship with my father.
I'm sure your wife would like you back.
I could really use some rum after talking to you.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to the next person. Mr. Norrington, as member of the British Navy and one who serves the East India Trading Company,
Yes.
did you do something with the rum?
Do I look like I drink rum? No. I'm a captain.
Well, to be fair, at one point, yes, you did look like you drank rum.
Okay.
And then you died.
I'm a beautiful looking man, let's just face it. And the girl who was my dream girl left me for a bloody pirate.
Okay, let's stop you there. Let's talk to that beautiful girl. Miss Swan.
Yes?
What did you do with the rum?
I was too busy breaking men's hearts to really care about alcohol. I mean, if you can't remember the episode, I did burn all of the rum on the island because it is a vile drink. It is a nasty drink.
So I think we might be narrowing in. The rum is gone because of you?
I plead the fifth like Amber Heard.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Elizabeth Swan's father, who is not on my list of names here.
Yes.
Governor Swan.
Yes.
Are you responsible for the way that this young lady was raised?
I did play a part in it, but I was just trying to be a good father. Yes.
And then you died.
I met my maker, and I acquitted for my sins through the years, but there was this heart, you see. Stab the heart, and take its place on the Flying Dutchman.
Who did I just interview? Did I say Mr. Turner? I think I said Governor Swan.
Yeah.
Governor,
because of the heart.
Oh, is that why he died? Because he wouldn't get in the way? Oh, he did get in the way. I'm sorry. I'm interviewing you. Excuse me. Captain Sao Feng. Yeah. Do this voice.
Yes.
Did you try to steal Elizabeth Swan because she got rid of the rum?
No. I did no such thing. I only liked Elizabeth because she was Calypso.
It was determined that she was not Calypso, though. But let's move past that.
Wait. I died for no reason?
Yes. Calypso.
Yes.
Did Elizabeth Swan get rid of the rum?
Elizabeth? No, she did not get rid of the rum. And I would know because I am a 27-foot tall crab lady.
Tia Dalma.
Yes.
All right. For those of you who've seen the movie, you know he forgot that they're the same character.
I thought that for a second.
Okay. But everyone needs to keep their mouths closed while they're not being called on. Okay. So, Cotton.
Cotton Spirit here.
Did you drink the rum?
I refuse to answer.
Is this the bird answering or Cotton answering?
Whatever you decide.
Gotcha. All right. Finally, for our last person, we have Gibbs.
It's Gibbs here.
Did you, in fact, drink the rum?
I didn't drink the rum, but, I did wish that I was in Tortuga between two fine females. I could be spending me evenings in Tortuga with a good time.
We have a different therapy session for you. I think that's all the time that we have in our group therapy session today. I would like to thank everyone for joining us as we determined that the rum was gone because of Elizabeth. Thank you.
This is bullshit.
This episode is sponsored by Only Ships, the world's first dating app for pirates, mermaids, and misunderstood krakens.
Dude, yeah, it's finally an app that asks why settle for one ship when you can ship everyone.
Upload your profile, list your favorite cursed objects, and match with someone who loves long walks on the plank.
Premium members unlock Message in a Bottle, which gives them unlimited messages that take 3 to 5 business years to arrive.
Just going back, was that Third Leg Larry's plank?
Yeah, he is a Premium Plus member.
Oh God. Download Only Ships today using code YOHO and CHILL to get one free date and a lifetime of commitment issues.
If you want a lifetime of commitment issues, you need not to download the app, but instead hit up your old pal, Three-Leg Larry.
Only Ships, where every match is a sinking feeling. Honestly, I am extremely impressed in your ability to do voices, and I only have the one small critique, which is that I said Tia Dalma after Calypso, and I broke you.
What voices? The pirate crews?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. The pirate crew that joined us for the therapy
they just
session.
kicked me off my mic.
I see, yeah. I was also kicked off my mic.
But I think Elizabeth didn't stand her ground too well, and why the rum might be gone. What are your thoughts on?
To be honest, I kind of forgot that she burned all the rum.
Yeah, and she does it drunk too.
Yeah. So, the story. I'm gonna hold my my shrunken head
your
during
rum?
this. Yes. My what's that?
Shrunken head rum.
Shrunken head rum. Actually, dead head rum, which is not a sponsor, but if they want to sponsor us, they can.
They're pretty sick.
Even though, we had a sponsor spot for them. So
Yeah.
it's great.
Free advertising on Lore on Tap.
Yeah, no, they're gonna go insane because of us, and then they're gonna wish that they had sponsored us, or
Honestly.
they're just gonna be happy with the free advertising to 20 people.
Honestly.
So the only thing that I have to say is that, yes, Elizabeth Swann was responsible for the rum being gone in the first movie. So to give the background, so they get thrown off the ship.
Yep.
And they go to they are on an island that Jack was stuck on before. And they get drunk because he just has a huge amount of rum there.
Yep.
And the next morning, they get drunk together. And I really don't think Elizabeth got that drunk. I think this is her plan, is to get Captain Jack drunk.
I don't know, man. She passes out on the beach. Oh yeah, I think she does try to get Captain Jack drunk. But...
Yeah, I think she tries. I think she successfully gets him drunk.
Okay. I'm gonna go on a little side tangent here, real quick. I just want to say, everybody loves Elizabeth, but let's just break this down small, right? Leaves her supposed to be husband for the swordsmith. Swordsmith loves her to death and chases her to the ends of the earth and saves her multiple times. She cheats on her husband with a pirate who is also his best friend. Doesn't fully cheat, but she likes him. We all know it. And the only way that she can get rid of that love for him is by murdering him and sending him to the afterlife. And then all of his friends have to go rescue him while she's just sitting in the back lying about it. She then fakes to be a secret agent for a Chinese vessel, leaving her husband behind on a different vessel, becomes a pirate queen,
Fakes being Calypso?
fakes being Calypso, and above all else, burns the damn rum.
Yeah. But
She's hot.
she is hot.
Yeah, that was...
Did you know that Keira Knightley was in A Phantom Menace?
I did not.
Who do you think she played?
Oh, was this Queen Amidala's
Yes.
yeah.
For those of you who did not know, Keira Knightley was in A Phantom Menace, and she played Queen Amidala's bodyguard, or body double.
Yeah,
Or-
that's what it is. Body double. I was trying to think imposter.
Yeah. So interesting. Side
Interesting.
note. Yeah. They.
Bet they wouldn't have been hired if they would have known that she was a cheating pirate.
Okay. Yeah. So cheating pirate.
Better yet, you know
Are
what
we
just
gonna
came to
lose
mind?
any female viewers
She
at
got
this point?
Commodore Norrington. She got him shot on the other ship because he still loved her and he let her escape with pirates. I'm just throwing it out there more. Terrible person.
To be fair, in the third movie, she did everything that she did to try and keep Will safe. She was conflicted.
Was it keep Will safe or was it keep Jack safe? Because she killed her ex-husband on accident.
Well,
Purpose, kind of.
wait, her ex-husband?
James Norrington?
Oh, James Norrington.
Yeah.
Were they married?
No, they were about to be.
Okay, so ex, almost husband. So yes, she gets him killed, and then they find out about Jack, and then she spends half the movie trying to lie because she's he's the reason that he's in what is it called? I don't know. The underworld, the pirate upside down, the pirate Stranger Things.
Davy Jones' Locker?
Davy Jones' Locker. Yeah, the reason that he's in Davy Jones' Locker is because of her, and she basically tries to cover that up the entire movie.
Yep.
Well, not the entire movie, but a significant portion
Pretty
of
good,
it.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is okay, she's a complicated character, but I don't really have a whole lot of arguments to say that the reason that the rum is gone is Elizabeth Swann.
After everything that she's done and burning the rum, it's safe to say she even just stole it off of the ship. The first time that Jack says in the Black Pearl, "Why is the rum gone?" It's because Elizabeth went on there and said, "I'm going on a drunken stupor tonight, and I'm taking his rum."
I found more rum.
I think the only thing that was good about the third movie, I mean, the whole movie's good, but the only
I
good
was like,
punishment
you shut your mouth.
is that Elizabeth had to spend 5 years alone while Will was off in Davy Jones's locker. She kind of deserves that.
Do we think that... I feel bad because I think that there's like a point of at least the fourth or fifth movies where they mention her maybe, or they don't. I don't know. They're kind of like soft reboots. And then I think there's 6 movies, right?
There is 5, and then there's a short.
Oh.
Yeah, there's Blackbeard, and
I thought
then
there was...
and then there's the one with, Captain Barbossa, British Command. I have a daughter, and I.
Wait,
named
that's
her
the
after a
spin-off,
star.
right?
That's
so
the
there's
fifth
6,
movie.
right?
No,
Oh, that's the fifth?
Third, fourth is Blackbeard. Fifth is weird.
Because she's in... Elizabeth's in 4, right?
Is she in 4?
I
I said,
think we need to do a quick Google
in my
session.
in my synopsis, I pretend that a coconut hit Captain Jack Sparrow on the head after the pirates win the battle in the third one, and the fourth and fifth movie are just his drunken, unconscious stupor of an idea. They didn't actually happen.
They didn't actually happen. The 5 movie collection. I thought that there were 6.
Here's the short. They're
Okay, the short
supposedly
okay,
supposedly they're making it. Says, why are you looking up Harry Potter right now?
because POTC is not a word.
Are you thinking of my last name?
Hunter Potter, our new celebrity.
That was good.
Okay, so there's not 6 movies, and I was wrong. Jason Momoa in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Is that going to be the 6th?
No, it's just a fan picture.
Oh. I want to know what they're going to do for this 6th movie.
If they don't bring back Johnny Depp, bad things will happen.
So Johnny Depp said he'd never return, but the rumor is Disney cashed out.
Ain't no way.
I don't know, man. I heard a rumor that they cashed out pretty hard.
To bring him back?
Yep. All 3 of them are going to be back. I just hope that it's this, okay? Picture this. Captain Jack Sparrow wakes up on a beach next to a coconut. He goes, "Oh, that was a weird 2 movies that just went on in my head." And we just start back off where we left off.
Okay.
Right there. Captain Barbossa walks up in his cool pirate uniform, not that dumb British uniform that he had on. And then we just take our pirate adventures from there.
I'm going to go watch those 2 movies just to spite you after this.
Oh, well. Sounds more like your waste of time than mine.
Whatever you want to call it. But I think while we argue about who's right or wrong, I think that we might need to go to our last commercial break. And wait, there's no 3-legged pirate here. We're good.
I don't know. I'm looking around like we're good.
We're chill.
I think we're pretty chill. I don't...
You guys, you tried to kick me off the podcast. How dare ye? And Zach, don't pretend like you can't hear me.
I don't want to hear you.
Yeah, what's in your hand?
The rum.
What's on the table?
More rum.
It's my rum!
You know what?
We'll be right back.
At Black Pearl Life, we know accidents happen. Mutinies, kraken attacks, spontaneous skeletal reanimation. Protect your loved ones before they spend it all at the tavern.
I helped one captain secure coverage right before he was dragged to hell. Now his family gets 12 barrels of rum every month.
Plans start as low as 2 doubloons a week, or 1 cursed medallion if you're already doomed.
Black Pearl Life Insurance. Piece of... What the hell?
Yes, they secure about anything. I had my 3rd leg insured last month, and boy, let me tell ya, peace of mind is really what these guys crack at.
Black Pearl Life Insurance. Because we will insure your 3rd leg.
Coming back here to say really quick that this section that you're going to listen to is actually being recorded, I think, 3 to 4 days from now because we're recording with Tony, who lives in Germany, and so we kind of have to do some figuring out to figure out the best time to do so.
I'm not the best communicator, so yeah.
But you'll be in the future, right? When you listen to this? Or
Yes.
will we be in the future?
I guess technically, yes.
All right, let's take a listen. All right. So at this point in the podcast, we are actually in the future or the past, depending on which perspective you're in right now. But now we are joined by Tony.
Hello, guys.
What's up, Tony?
I'm good. I'm good. Just came home from work, and yeah, now I'm here and curious about talking about pirates. I think.
Yeah, well, I think first and most important thing we have to find out is after, working all night and it being in the morning in Germany, what are you drinking?
In terms of alcohol,
Exactly.
actually, I know. When it comes to Germans, there's always this picture of us drinking beer every day. I kind of like it, but I must say I'm kind of a sweet tooth person, so I like those cocktail stuffs. Like give me a Bahama Mama, make me the Doc Kelso, and I'm totally fine.
Those are awesome
So
drinks. What's your
it's
favorite one, though?
actually that's tricky. As I said, Bahama Mama, I really like. I like those which is fitting now. Those like Caribbean beachy stuff things.
Right on theme.
I mean, you cannot do anything wrong with a Long Island iced tea as well. They have something here. I don't know if you know it. It's called a Spanish Fly.
I have not heard
that
of
Have
a
you ever
Spanish
heard?
fly.
It's very like with some caramelized liquor and stuff. I mean, you don't believe there's alcohol in it until it's too late. So, but it's kind of cool. It's nice.
I Googled it, and the picture I was greeted with was a fly that's Spanish, I
I
guess.
hope it had a
So,
sombrero on it, or
It was
good mustache.
the Chat GPT version where it was like, "Is this what you mean?" And then it pulled up a Spanish fly.
yeah. So I feel like we don't even really need to ask you because you kind of already answered. But if you were a pirate in, I don't know, the Pirates of the Caribbean, would you
Mm.
drink a Bahama Mama or would you drink something else?
I would, but I think just to how to say, just to make it authentic, I would also go for rum.
Is there any like
For,
mixture of rum, like a specific drink you
um,
like?
I mean, I kind of go for the good Captain Morgan.
Do you do like the
So
rum and coke mix, or you just going straight shot?
I think I need to start with the Coke, but later maybe for the straight shots when I'm schooled enough to go for it like this.
My man. That's what I do. I'm like, all right, I've drank enough alcohol, so now I can just drink straight alcohol. Don't need the calories.
Yeah, it takes
We don't
practice. It's
we
practice.
don't
It's
need
like for when you see at subway stations or so all these homeless people drinking like chugging vodka out of a bottle. It's like it's practice.
just gotta get yourself up to that point.
No, I was just gonna say, like, even with a buzz, I take one straight shot and I'm a baby. I get that like little quiver thing going. I try to hide it well, but I don't think I do. I'm sure both of you could
Mm.
attest. You both drinking with me.
We'll do a side podcast where it'll be like Hunter's Virgin Drinks.
I like
You
it.
can't hold your liquor.
I can't hang.
Same.
All right. So, speaking of Pirates of the Caribbean, what is your connection to the movies? What do you have you watched all of them? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you hate the two new ones like Hunter does?
Okay. Okay. Um, I mean, I love them because I think like both of you as well, we kind of grew up with these. I mean, especially like the first three videos were a major thing, and I really really love them, especially the humor when it comes to Captain Jack. And yeah, so for me they are really really good, and also I would say they are very underrated. I think you have these big franchises that came up in our time, like Harry Potter came the prequel Star Wars movies, and for me, Pirates of the Caribbean, especially the first three, are for me on the same level of what I like. So they are for me very highly ranked. And when it comes to the newer ones, I'm kind of still fine with the fourth movie with these mermaids and stuff, because even though they have some of the main characters not in them, I think they still get the humor right. And they still get Captain Jack Sparrow right. But the fifth one I hate. I passionately hate. Because in this movie, I think it's when it comes to Jack Sparrow, they fucking get him wrong, because there he's just stupid. In the first movies, it's like he is the clever guy who outsmarts everyone, but who acts who appears kind of stupid, so they underestimate him. But in the last one, he's really just stupid and has a lot of luck to get through with everything. So that's not my movie.
I might need to rewatch it because I don't know if I remember the fifth one at all. For being honest.
I have to. I never even thought about it from that perspective, but it is very true. He's just like nothing goes the way that Jack wants it to in that movie, and
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
talking about how his past was basically just luck too.
Yeah, but I think it's funny that you say you don't remember anything from that movie. That's kind of how I feel when it comes to Fast and Furious 9. It's like
Whoa, how we
you know,
how
I think I watched it like 2 times, and I still cannot tell you what it's about. It's some magnet stuff shit. I don't know.
I'm just gonna be
I
honest.
am.
I started watching them at like 5 or 6, and I was like, these movies are really stupid, but I kind of like watching them.
Yeah, yeah,
I
for
went
real. Yeah.
Fast One, great. Tokyo Drift, great. Rest of them
Mm.
never got past.
Yeah, that's still fine. Yeah.
All right.
Um,
One other question I had for you. Did you watch them in English or did you watch them dubbed?
I was just gonna ask
Um,
that.
That's a good question, actually. And that's also a thing I wanted to mention before, but I forgot, because that's, I think, one of the problems many people here could have with the fourth movie that you guys don't have, because like they are synchronized, like people, they talk over the movies in German. And usually it's very good. Like you don't really notice that it's how to say dubbed, or I don't know. But sometimes the persons who speak these kind of roles, they die, and then the actor gets a new speaker, and that happened in the fourth movie, where that Jack Sparrow there got another voice in Germany, and that kind of is, yeah, it's okay, but it's still a bit strange if you watch them and then you think like, no, that's not his voice. So
I've
that's a
never
problem
thought
that we
about
have
that as a
not.
yeah. I never thought about that as an actual problem. If like a voice dub actor passes away, it probably kind of ruins the character.
It can still work. Like there, I think it's still okay. But there are also some. I think actually a big topic was when I think the person who is speaking Patrick Star in the SpongeBob series died. So I think, or Squidward, one of both of these, and that was more of a problem. I think with Jack, they still managed to get it kind of right, but yeah, it's still strange a bit. So
So
yeah, I watch them. I watch those usually in German. Um, but yeah, because English is fine for me as well, I can also watch it like this. So that's fine. There are some movies or some series I prefer to watch in English. Like for an example, when I watched Peaky Blinders, I could not manage to watch it in German because it sounded so stupid. Like I needed this kind of smoky Killian Murphy vibe. Um,
Could not
yeah,
imagine that
voice.
one dubbed.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You cannot replace that because he's fucking perfect. But for pirates, for pirates, it's okay. It's okay to have Orlando Bloom talk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To have him, yeah, to have his parts talked by a German guy.
So, question with that, I'm sure you're familiar, but the saying inside the movie that Jack always says, like, "Why is the rum always gone?" But yeah, first question, can you say it in German?
How does he say it? Warum ist der Rum schon wieder leer?
Yeah, I can't repeat that. I was gonna try my best, but there's no way.
I can
Um,
say it. I can say it way slower if you want to try.
we'll give it one more shot. Sure, let's do it.
Okay. Warum ist der Rum?
Warum ist Gahum
Okay. Schon wieder
schon wieder?
leer.
I did not hear the last part.
Leer.
Rum?
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Don't worry about that. I'm not gonna attempt it.
No, it's fine.
I
It's fine.
officially speak German.
Actually,
Uh,
it's
something like that.
So, what is that? That's been most of the debate that we've had is trying to figure out who stole the rum or where the rum went throughout the series. And yeah, what's your opinion throughout the movie franchise on maybe who stole the rum or where did the rum go?
actually, I think the most obvious guess would be Jack's friend, this guy
Oh, Mr.
who
Gibbs.
yeah, Mr. Gibbs. I think that
Oh
would be
man.
obvious. One thing I could suggest, maybe it's kind of a conspiracy theory, but maybe Elizabeth. I don't know if day drinking or drinking in general was a thing for women at that time. And maybe when she was out with a pirate, she discovered, oh, I like that shit. And then she couldn't manage to hold herself back.
So we actually talked about this because I had totally forgotten about the fact that in the first movie, when Elizabeth and Jack get trapped on an island, he has a huge amount of rum that she ends up burning. So I feel like
Mhm.
that's a big portion of the rum that's gone. So I kind of
Mhm.
chalk that to Elizabeth is the reason that the rum is gone. But I do like this theory on
Mhm.
it being Gibbs. That
Yeah.
the enemy is the closest person to you.
In the
Yeah,
second
yeah,
movie, I think the second movie, when Jack's coming back from that creepy castle inside the casket,
yeah.
Gibbs is on the deck drinking rum.
Uh, actually, that's a good call. That's one thing I really would like to see what happened in this place,
That is,
like in the
I've
second
always thought about that.
beginning. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, but yeah, that's I think he's the obvious thing. It's like when you know when the cake's gone and you go for the most fat kid. So
It's just
it's
point at
yeah,
Gibbs.
yeah, it's obvious. It's kind of obvious that he is it.
Well, I think we've given our audience something to think about. Was it Gibbs? Was it the person that was closest to Jack Sparrow who was stealing the rum the
Mm,
entire time for himself? Or was it Elizabeth who was obviously the person who burned the rum? Just saying.
mm,
But before we leave you, we have one more sponsor read we have to go through. The sponsor was kind of vague on what their product was and what it actually does. So we figured we'd just fill in the blanks. So we're going to go through and grab some words from you. And then we're going to invite our other guest, Three-Legged Larry or Three-Legged Pete, as we referred to him accidentally throughout the episode, to read this. Come up with any wild thing you want, and we'll go from there. So first and foremost, what is the product name?
Um, Kraken Storm.
Kraken Storm. All right. What is a plural object that shouldn't be wet?
Oh, okay,
Shouldn't be wet.
an item that shouldn't be wet.
Yes.
Um, that's actually more. I go for a chocolate bar.
Chocolate bar. Okay.
I don't know. I had no idea.
That's great. Let's do an adjective that shouldn't describe a human.
Those questions are tricky. Dried out.
Dried out. Oh, okay.
Like, does it count? I don't know.
I like that. No, that's great.
Okay. Okay, good.
What is an emotion that you'd never admit to your therapist?
Jealousy, probably.
Jealousy, all right. Part of a ship or a body part, whichever comes to mind first.
Then I must think of ship parts in English or general. The figure in the front.
The bow?
Yeah. This like for the Black Pearl, the woman with the dove
Yeah.
in the hand. Yeah.
Is there? I don't know. Is there a specific word for that?
But I could tell you a German word, but I think that would be an overkill for you.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work out if you tell me. The figurehead. There we go.
Mm.
A fictional character. Any fictional character.
And fictional. I go for. I go for. Let me say Pennywise.
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 An unfortunate container.
A what?
Something that shouldn't be a container, but it is for some reason.
Ah, okay. So something I store things in, but I shouldn't store things in.
Exactly.
An empty jar, an empty jam glass.
Like it.
Okay. An oddly specific food item.
Something I eat or something I used to eat.
Either way.
Okay. Pickles.
Pickles. Let's do it. All right. So like an action that ends in ing.
Stepping.
A thing that you shouldn't shout at.
I have a terrible mind. All of mine are just so dirty.
TV.
A TV.
Yeah.
A small animal.
And
Schmetterling.
that was really good.
I know some German.
Really,
Well,
really
I'm
good.
impressed. Clothing item.
Ah, okay. Scarf.
That was such a European answer. I love it.
Yeah, for real.
We don't use those here in Arizona.
How
A
many are some guys?
random object near you.
How is it called? Those things they deliver stuff inside with paper packages, parcels, package,
An envelope
empty
or package.
parcel.
Parcel
Yeah.
holder?
Or, no,
I think he just means like
yeah,
box or envelope.
yeah, box.
Okay. And a real location.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. All right. The American brain does not comprehend that. Amsterdam. Especially the American brain that has only ever gone to as far east as Chicago.
The Grand
So,
Canyon.
I have been to the Grand Canyon. There are a lot of Arizonans who have not been to the Grand Canyon. So
Really?
I didn't go until I
I
was
feel like
like 18.
I feel like it's a major thing in every cartoon I watched that the characters once get to Grand Canyon.
it's I don't know. It's just something about Arizona where we have to stay away from it as long as we can.
It's just thought because it's so close, you just want to go somewhere else because it's farther, and you're like, yeah, I'll get to the Grand Canyon eventually.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah.
All right. So I am going to put this in our file, and then I'm going to make sure that Hunter has it down, and then we will do our sponsor reading.
Let's do it.
Damn.
All right.
I'm curious for that.
All right, let's do this. So, I'll switch to my podcast voice. This episode of Lore on Tap be proudly sponsored by Crack and Storm, the only thing guaranteed to make you forget your problems, your pants, and possibly your parrot. Let's hear it from our generous and probably cursed sponsor.
Ahoy, ye wet chocolate bars. Have you ever woken up feeling more dried out than a man, beast, or barstool? Then it's time to try Kraken Storm. The drink so jealousy it'll make ye question your figurehead. Distilled from the tears of Pennywise and aged in an empty jam jar, the fine potion be smoother than a mermaid whispering, "Pickle" in your ear. Just one swig and you'll be stepping across the deck shouting at the TV and challenging an ant to a duel. So batten down ye scarves, toss aside your box, and drink deep, me hearties. For when the sea gets rough and the bar tab gets rougher, there's only one name worth remembering: Kraken Storm. now banned in Amsterdam for crimes against sobriety.
Lore on Tap, reminding you that not all treasure is silver and gold. Some of it just really bad decisions in a bottle. I think that the Kraken Storm being banned in Amsterdam actually works.
I think
Yeah,
so
I
too.
think so as well.
It's great.
I really love the pickle one with a mermaid, so that also fit for me.
I just don't know if I would want to drink a drink from the Tears of Pennywise. That just sounds...
Yeah, that sounds like
It sounds totally, yeah.
cursed for life.
Well, cool.
Yeah,
I don't know if Kraken Storm is going to be happy or sad at that, and I don't know if they even know if they have a product named Kraken Storm. So I guess we'll see. But I think that's pretty much it. So we've decided that potentially it's Elizabeth or Mr. Gibbs, and I think that's... Any shout outs you want to make?
No, I'm fine.
He said, "No, I'm not. I'm leaving the rest of the Germans out. I'm on Lore on Tap." I think if you come down next year, we'll have to maybe do another episode, and then we'll get some real Kraken Storms down here since you won't be able to get any.
For real, definitely. I'll be up for it.
Well, awesome. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, thank you for inviting me, and yeah, it was great to talk to you guys. Really enjoyed it.
At the East India Trading Company, we value profits, productivity, and absolutely crushing the human spirit, one ship at a time.
Here at the East Indian Trading Company, we believe our employees are one of our greatest resources, right after sugar, slaves, and stolen gold. That's why we've introduced our brand new wellness initiative.
They said the wellness program included rum. It was actually gunpowder.
With our employee code of conduct, you'll learn important conflict resolution skills, like how to report a mutiny, or start one. And remember, punctuality counts. Miss your shift? Boom. Cannonball to the resume.
At East India Trading Co., we promote from within, mostly because we've run out of outside candidates who survived the orientation.
Join the East India Trading Company today, because the only thing more certain than death is quarterly profits.
Aye, fuck the East Indian Trading Company. These guys are a bunch of assholes.
I killed Three-Legged Larry. It's done. It's over with.
How'd you do that?
I stabbed him in his heart.
In his heart?
Yeah.
What is it? Dude, you know what happens when you stab him in the heart?
Yeah, I have his heart now.
Yeah?
Yep.
Did you put it in a chest?
Yep. Oh, crap.
Was that a yes or a no?
Yeah, no, it's a yeah.
Yeah?
I know what's going on now.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Now Three-Legged Larry has come back for eternity to hunt you and bring you to Three-Legged Larry's locker,
right.
where the only thing that you're gonna get is a plank in the butt.
I think I'm going to go ahead and replace my heart in there, and we can say goodbye to Three-Legged Larry to never see him again.
You just thought you can get rid of Three-Legged Larry, and it's just not happening.
I'm done, bro. I think we made it to the end of the episode. This has been a wild one. We've been interrupted many times. We had a therapy session with pirates that we watched. Had a Tony from Germany join us.
Yep.
And yeah,
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's great. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. Seriously, cinematic event. This was the Marvel Cinematic Universe before the Marvel Cinematic Universe existed.
Exactly, except ignore 4 and 5. Those never happened.
Whatever. What are we doing next week?
Looks like next week we're going to be talking about the most controversial beer known to man.
Duff beer?
From the Duff Man.
That is exactly what we were talking about. So, to celebrate the Simpsons season on Fortnite, which we just lost some viewers, or we gained some.
I think we gained some. Especially after they drink a Duff beer to gain some health.
Yes. There's a lot of legal battles around this made-up beer. And we're going to talk about that, The Simpsons in Fortnite. It's going to be legendary.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what we're gonna go over and if we're gonna be able to incorporate Hillary Duff into this somehow.
That'd be great. Let's see how we can include Hillary Duff in it. We'll do a Hillary Duff section in it.
I like it.
And we also need to figure out where we can get Duff beer.
Ooh, did I just hear a mission that I'm about to go on?
Yeah, we're probably gonna be driving to California.
Probably.
All right.
I think someone I'm gonna bring along for this mission so you don't have to deal with them anymore is
Your good friend, Three-Legged Larry.
Leave him in California and just come back. He'll go to the sea. It'll be fine.
I think he'll thrive there.
Yeah.
Before I go, though, matey, I want to leave the viewers with one message.
Which is?
Keep your love close, but your rum closer. And remember, always protect ye booty.
And listen to Lore on Tap.
Listen to Lore on Tap.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.